You can't afford to lose a Harvard University graduate like me. Huh? Were you bluffing? Are you going to admit that you never meant to quit? This is very displeasing. I am resigning from my job effective today. Okay, I have no choice then.
Trouble Busters!
My name is Tom. I work in a managerial position and things aren't easy. You ask why it's not so easy? Well, it's always about the interpersonal relationship. Hey, Kenneth! Couldn't you have texted me if you were gonna be late for work? Oh, are you complaining? I'm not complaining. If you're gonna complain, I quit. That again? You can't afford to lose a Harvard University graduate like me. I'm just asking you to be more courteous. No, you're the one who needs to be more courteous. You need to compliment me more. Compliment? You need to appraise me for even being here. This is a basic you should know as a person in a managerial position. Why am I even teaching you this?
Tom, you have to do something about Kenneth.
She's right. He's always late and he never follows the rules. It almost makes us wonder why we're even following these rules. I understand. I really understand where you guys are coming from.
No, you don't.
If you really understand, why aren't you doing anything about him? I'm sure he'll understand one of these days too.
No, he won't. He keeps looking down on all of his colleagues just because he graduated from Harvard University.
I know that because he always looks down on me too. You're his boss and you need to guide him better. Okay. Oh, do I hear people whining like some losers just because they're envious of who I am?
Kenneth!
Tom, Mr. Jefferson is asking for you. Huh? Mr. Jefferson? He seemed to be quite upset about something. You might be in trouble. Does he even realize whose fault it is that I'm in trouble? Tom, keep it peaceful. I'm counting on you. Thank you.
Tom, this is bad.
What now?
Kenneth messed up big time with our new client that we just started a partnership with.
What? Tom, this is bad. I need you to explain why you couldn't make it on time as scheduled. Are you saying that the meeting wasn't scheduled at 3 p.m.? It was initially 3 p.m., but I asked Kenneth to relay the message that I needed this meeting at 1 p.m. instead. What? Well, I guess we're no longer moving forward with the contract that we've been discussing. Oh no! But I worked so hard to get this appointment. Our sales would have been boosted if I got this contract. Damn it! Bad things tend to happen simultaneously. What? You're quitting? Yep. I don't think I need to tell you why. No, he had great potential, and I spent so much effort training him. Because of Kenneth, I lost a potential client, while I also lost a great member of my team, and yet he was shameless. I know it's not easy working in a managerial position, but you can't blame that on me. What the heck is wrong with this guy? I made up my mind. The next time something like this happens, I'm not letting him get away with it. Trouble Busters. What's your problem? I was only late for 3 days in a row. Oh, are you so sure about that now? I'm gonna quit. You're gonna lose a Harvard graduate from your team. Are you sure you want to do this? I've been wondering all this time, but have you really written that letter? I did. Do you want to see it? Sure, I'll go ahead and accept this. What? Wait! Huh? Were you bluffing? Are you going to admit that you never meant to quit? No, I'm not. This is very displeasing. I am resigning from my job effective today. All right. Are you okay if I process your resignation? Go ahead and do so if you have the guts. I understand. I'll accept the letter of resignation. Okay, I have no choice then. Sorry, I'm late again. Oh, you might as well have slept in. Oh, you seem to be a bit clever today, huh? That's what I'm talking about. You can't apply stupid rules to a smart guy like me. As long as I have the freedom, a Truvard graduate like me can excel. I see. I hope you excel at your next job. Huh? My next job? Oh, you haven't forgotten what happened yesterday, right? Yeah. Since you seemed like you were willing to do as I say, I decided to forgive and forget. No, I want you to remember it. Are you sure you want to talk to me like that? I could quit this job. You already quit. Huh? Oh, come on. You were the one who told me that you're resigning from your job yesterday. I made sure I processed your resignation notice so you don't work here anymore. We'll always remember you. Thanks. Bye.
Congratulations!
Congratulations! Oh, stop that. This isn't right. What do you mean? I wasn't gonna really quit this job. Why not? You're gonna lose a Truvard graduate here. Are you sure about this?
We're sure.
What have you ever done to contribute to this company? Alan.
You might be book smart, but you're not really a smart person.
Shut up, Helen. Watch what your mouth says.
You should watch your mouth.
We all started working here at the same time.
And you have no seniority over us.
What university did you guys graduate from?
That has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
You're acting like a high school bully who's asking a freshman which junior high he's from.
Your educational background has nothing to do with how you perform at a job.
I already know your weaknesses. Alan, you're bad at keeping your tasks organized and you tend to lose your priority. And Helen, you're bad at writing. It's so hard to understand your reports. What timeline are you talking about? Huh? Alan used to have a hard time keeping his tasks organized, but I guided him on how to keep himself better organized. He's been doing much better. Helen's also been working on her weakness too. All mistakes are learning opportunities.
We take notes on ways we could improve myself too.
Taking notes, huh? Aren't you ashamed of yourself? Why should they be ashamed for taking notes? It's like writing a diary that's all about their own mistakes. The more they take notes, the more records that they're keeping that they're terrible at what they do. I think it's worse when someone keeps making the same mistake over and over again because they don't take notes. Huh? He's talking about you, Kenneth. Shut up! I never make mistakes.
That's not true. You recently forgot to relay a message from a potential client. Our CEO almost had a heart attack over it.
You should start taking notes too, since you seem quite forgetful yourself. Are you sure that was me? The client said they talked to you. Maybe they're lying. The client said that they talked to a guy named Kenneth. How would they even know your name when they've never met you before?
Kenneth isn't a name that's as common as some other names like Mike or Joe.
If you have the time to analyze other people's weaknesses, you should be analyzing your own.
You should start by being at work on time.
Tom? What is it? Let me give you a chance. Thanks, but no thanks. Kenneth, a Truvard graduate can revive here. Not happening. What?
Tom has been waiting for you to take that letter of resignation from you every time you were showing it off to him.
Hey, Helen, you're not supposed to tell him that. He even said he'd buy your letter of resignation for $1,000 if only they sold it on Tamazon.com. I never said that. Anyways, Kenneth, you're still young. You could take this as a learning opportunity. Why can't I just stay here? If you really want to work with us again, you're more than welcome to reapply with us. But then, because of the mistakes that you've made during your time here, I wouldn't get my hopes up if I were you. You're always late, you're lazy, you make mistakes, and you never apologize. Why would anyone want you back? Look, I haven't been working at my full capacity yet. You would want to see me at my full capacity, wouldn't you? No, I wouldn't. Your parents would only be the ones who would want to see that. I know you would want to see what I'm truly capable of. A Trufford graduate showing the fullest capacity. I'm sure you'd be full of awe to see it.
Nope, awful rather than full of awe.
Huh? Well, what do you mean by that? You said full of awe, so Helen is twisting your words that you're awful to watch.
You can't even pick up the context of these conversations.
You don't work with a computer. We all work together as a team. So, it is what it is. Please, leave. Look, just because these guys happened to learn a few things while I was just a few days off, they're not gonna be as valuable to you as I could ever be. You weren't off on those days. You just ditched work.
No matter how much you look down on us, you're not going to convince Tom that you're valuable enough to be kept at this workplace.
Oh, shut up! You're wrong, Tom, about my true capacity. You can go ahead and show off your true capacity at your next job. If you're not leaving as I'm asking you to, I'm gonna have to call security. Ugh! This is why I hate bosses like you. You don't understand a thing. Tom, Helen, you guys all better remember this. Whew, he's finally gone. Glad he's gone.
I don't know. I feel like this hasn't ended just yet.
Oh, Helen, don't say that. You're scaring me a bit. Hey, Kenneth, open the door. What is it? What do you want from me? Do you know why I'm here? Huh? I'm asking if you know why I'm spending my time making my way to your house. Oh, I don't know why. Just leave, please. You recently went back to that client's office to make up for the fact that you messed up by using our company's business card, right? Oh, I don't know. You can't lie to me. Mr. Lambert reached out to me to tell me about this. He must be confused with someone else. It wasn't me. You fool. I saw you in the footage. Oh, come on! I just wanted to make up for what I've done because you wouldn't even give me another chance. Do you even realize what you've done? I just used the business card even though I don't work with you guys anymore. That's not it. Who is that? This is Mr. Cobweb. He's our company's lawyer. Nice to meet you. My name is Dave Cobweb and I'm from the Spiderweb Law Firm. A lawyer? Sir, it looks like you're completely underestimating the severity of your misdemeanor. You have violated the law. What? There is a law called the Company Act. It is considered illegal for an individual to disguise or falsely represent themselves to be a worker of a company that they don't work for. Violating this law can be subject to a penalty of up to $10,000. What? $10,000? You're only allowed to place a company name after being employed and during the time that you're employed at the company. Because there are benefits of representing a company, especially if the company is socially acknowledged and trusted, you can't just represent a company without being employed there. I didn't. You can't get away by claiming that you didn't know this. Our CEO is very upset with what you've done. But I was doing this for your company's sake. No one ever asked you to. Besides, I know you've been visiting other large companies and telling them that you're representing our company. I just wanted to prove to you guys of what I'm capable of. And again, no one ever asked you to do so. Before you talk about what you could do with your full capacity, you should start off by being at work on time. And ask questions if you're unsure. Help other people out. Report and communicate with the team. Apologize if you make a mistake. Take notes if you encounter learning opportunities. Have remorse but no regrets. Pay attention to details. Unless you have these work ethics, you will never be successful with anything you do. Oh, but you never guided me on any of that stuff. I've been telling you ever since your first day at work. You should have simply looked for another job after accidentally resigning from us. I couldn't just retreat after what you guys have done to me. That pride isn't even worth a penny. Why do you do this to yourself? I mean, I only have to pay a maximum of $10,000, right? If you get lucky. Huh? When your negotiation didn't go well, you said a lot of things about our company, right? Our company seems like we might be failing our business, and this is a secret, but our CEO has a criminal record. I was just making some dark jokes, you know? Jokes that aren't even funny to anyone. Don't you get it? Because you were spreading lies and rumors, you caused a huge damage to our company's reputation. Oh, it shouldn't even be a big deal. They're just rumors, right? Mr. Cobweb? Aside from the company acts, Mr. Kenneth, you have also committed a crime, and it's called defamation. Defamation? I was just telling a small, innocent, dark rumor without even thinking of the consequences. To put it simply, defamation is the act of making a false statement about someone that damages their reputation by communicating it to a third party. Okay, then, I'll go tell them that I was just kidding. It's too late. What? Why? I could just go around and tell people that I was just lying to them. In order for an individual to be charged with defamation, the accuracy of the perpetrator's public statement does not take effect in whether they are guilty or not. They may be sentenced to up to 3 years in prison or up to a $5,000 penalty. The key words are public, communicating, and damaging the reputation. And all those 3 keywords apply in this case. 3 strikes and you're out of the game. You've damaged our company's reputation by communicating to a third party in a public manner. You damaged the reputation by stating that the company is a failing business and that the CEO has a criminal record. I had no idea this was that bad. And the CEO asked me to relay a message that he plans on filing both a criminal and a civil lawsuit against you. Oh my God! So, what's gonna happen to me now? You violated the Company Act and you committed defamation. You might get away without going to prison if you get lucky, but you'll still have a criminal record and at least a $30,000 penalty to pay. What? $30,000? I just recently lost my job and I don't even have an income. And you did that to yourself. We'll be sending you everything in writing within the next few days, so please make sure you check your mail. If only you didn't bluff that you were going to quit. Well, I hope you learned your lesson. Wait, hold on! I had no idea! Tom, I need you to help me out! Please, Tom! It's already too late. I wonder if he's ever learned the phrase, what goes around comes back around, when he used to attend Truvard University. Kenneth ended up being sentenced to a $6,000 penalty for falsely using our company's name after he was no longer with us, along with $26,000 for causing defamation. He was also placed on parole for 14 months as well. With the $32,000 debt, he has no time to party or do anything he wants to do, but has no choice other than to work multiple part-time jobs every night and day to pay back his debts. If I had all the time to brag about my educational background, I should have spent my time working hard for that company. By the way, my direct supervisor had also been scolded by the CEO because of the way he handled the matters regarding Kenneth. I'd have to say he deserves it since he was expecting me to take care of everything. After Kenneth was gone, our workplace was a lot more peaceful. Everyone seems to be more motivated than ever. Anyone who threatens their workplace with a resignation or threatens their spouse with a divorce deserves the same. Just go ahead and process it. Trouble Busters.